Listen, whoever I'm speaking to, the Holy Spirit is saying, and this is the truth, confirmation. Stop beating yourself up and rethinking your decision about leaving a connection where, when you look at the big picture, that person may not have been a deadbeat. They may have, if you guys were in a connection, and take it how it resonates for you. If you were in a connection to where you lived in the same household, it's not about the fact that they didn't help you maintain the household. It's not about the fact that they didn't try to make you feel like they were totally all in, but only to the people that are on the outside looking in did it seem like they were all in, because they didn't want people to know that they were this sweet, loving, charming, magnificent girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife on the exterior, but when you get behind closed doors, they were cold, they were hot and cold, they were off and on, they were self-absorbed, they found fault in everything that you do, they made excuses for their bad behavior, they didn't take accountability for their lies, and on top of that, they would start arguments with you for nothing in order to run off or do whatever it is they want to do. They were hiding things in their phone, hiding things on their other devices, hiding pictures, hiding conversations, deleting text messages, hacking your devices, monitoring you, gaslighting you, projecting onto you the things that they were doing to you, knowing full well that it was them and not you, and they still haven't to this day. So don't you dare sit there and second guess the decision that you made to put yourself first, to love on yourself, to make sure that you were okay. It was about a person not being authentic with you. It was about a person not being realistic with themselves or you. It was about a person that was not giving you 100% their all. It was about a person showing you, giving you a fake, a false persona, and not living in their true identity of themselves and their character. It was them trying to make you feel like you were less than. It was them trying to make you feel like you were in competition with someone else or everyone else. It was them trying to make you abandon your path, get off of your path, not let your light shine. In order to be with them, they wanted you to rock with them, but they wanted you to vibe low with them. This person wants you to get high with them. They want you to get drunk with them. They wanted to put you in third-party situations. They wanted you to have threesomes. They wanted you to swing with them. They wanted you to do everything that was low vibrational. And even if you tried it or did it, they still weren't satisfied, because this is a person that will never be satisfied with anything because they're not satisfied with who they are. They have imposter syndrome. They are not sure about anything. They are non-committal. They are not certain about their personal identity. They are not sure about their sexual identity or their sexuality, or they don't have a preference to anything. They like whatever makes them feel good. They are very sensational, low vibrational, and they like the sensory pleasures in life. They like all of the physical things that make them feel good. They're not worried about their mission here. They're not worried about their destiny. They're not worried about purpose. What they live for is clout. What they live for is money. What they live for is image. What they live for is to look good. What they live for is to feel good. What they live for is people that stroke their ego and not make them accountable for what they do, that quote unquote accept them for who they are. Baby, and like I always tell you, I don't want you to accept me if accepting me is not going to challenge me to be the best that I can be. Call me out on my bull crap, because I want somebody that is going to be not only my biggest fan, not only my biggest supporter, but somebody that is going to give me constructive criticism when I'm out of line. Somebody that is going to hold my feet to the fire when I'm not living up to my expectations of who they know that I'm capable of being, who I've always been, somebody that believes in me no matter what. But at the end of the day, they're going to tell me when I'm doing myself an injustice. That's what you want. That's true love. That's unconditional love. Real love is when we can take the mask off. Real love is when we can be honest with one another. Real love is when we can love each other in spite of and just because, no matter what our faults or our shortcomings are. But real love is when we get behind closed doors and we say, hey, look, boo, what you did today was a bunch of crap. What you said today was not right. I didn't call you out or embarrass you in front of anyone, but I'm telling you this, mano we, because I love you. I'm telling you this, mano we, because you mean the world to me. I'm telling you this, mano we, because I don't want you ever to be out embarrassing me or yourself. Most of all, yourself. I want you to have your self-respect intact. I want you to respect me like I respect you. I want you to love me like I love you. I want you to build me like I build you. I want you to give me that unconditional love like I give you. And at the end of the day, family, that person didn't give you that. Take this how it resonates for you. But no matter what you're looking at, some of you are going through a dark night of the soul. Some of you are going through an ascension. Some of you are going through a spiritual awakening. You have multiple awakenings depending on the timelines that you are moving from and to. The realms, the dimensions, because you are multi-dimensional beings. But there is someone that you were attached to. They still are energetically tied to you in your energy some type of way. There is something that you're holding that they gave you, or something that they're holding that you gave them, or both of you have an item or items that was gifted to one another. Spirit is saying that you need to stop wearing that item, get that item out of your house, because whatever it is allowing them to still be able to tap into your energy. And you sometimes wake up thinking about this person, not trying to. Sometimes you find yourself, for some of you, not all of you, reliving the hurt. Spirit is saying that is because this person is trying to energetically tap into your psyche and energetically reconnect with your heart, because this person knows they were connected with you on a very, very strong telepathic, kinetic, and spiritual level like no other. They were able to speak to you and speak with you, communicate with you without even being in the same space or place with you, without even seeing you. You knew when something was wrong with them. They knew when something was wrong with you. You could feel them talking to you. You knew, and they know. And it's still like that to a certain degree, but you're going to have to break those energetic ties. You're going to have to go in and cut those spiritual soul cords away from this person, because now that you're trying to move on, in order for you to break loose of these sporadic moments that you're having of emotional outbursts or backsets or feelings that you miss this person when, you know, if you're with them for 5 minutes, you're going to be like, what was I thinking about? Why did I go back? Or why did I let them in my energy? Or why did I let them in my space? Keep going and keep growing. You are overcoming, and you don't need anything or anyone that does not match you vibrationally, or anything or anyone that does not serve your highest self and your highest good. I love you guys. Keep going and keep growing. And I'll catch you on the next one.